Maybe you
Add
can.
there we go.
Oh, yay!
Hi. I just was doing some sanding, man. That's a lot of work.
She's working out.
I was. Who knew? Who knew that it would be such a...
Not me. I hate it.
She don't need to work out.
And who wants to work out in this crazy...
Yeah, just go stand outside and you'll just...
Oh, I heard you can't say that word anymore.
Stand outside?
No. Your favorite word about a mushroom.
Oh, I know.
I heard that all the way from Kansas.
Yes. It mutes me.
It really does.
It really mutes me.
The whole thing?
Yeah. Where I say that.
That's so crazy.
She told you Kansas. Who told you from Kansas?
It's somebody who ordered paint went into Jerry's store, which is the Kansas owner. Yeah.
Oh, she's like,
she was like, she can't say that word. I said, what word? And she said it's a mushroom. I said, oh, I know what you're talking about.
The word she always says. I said, hi, Sandy. Hi, Ricky. Hi, Rosa. How are you? Man, I got y'all. You can't see it. I don't even know. We can lift it. I got this for $7 at the Goodwill.
Super cute.
And we're gonna paint pour. Are y'all excited about the paint pour? Your car says 115 in Texas. She's in El Paso, Texas. Woo! I'm gonna take a hard pass on this, peeps. I'm not wired. I better get right with Jesus because I ain't gonna make it in hell. I can just tell y'all right now.
I'm not either.
I got to get right with Jesus because there ain't no making it in hell for me. Tracy McNutt. Oh, that's my friend from 1,000 years ago. Well, our kids went to kindergarten together. Our sons, mine's about to be 30. Or he's 29, about to be 29. Or is he 29? He's about to be 30. I think he's going to turn 30 in about 7 months.
I don't know.
Hi, Rhonda.
About 10 years last week.
I know. But she still is. It doesn't matter how much I said she is. She's still older than me. That's my stick, and I'm going to stick with it. Hello, Rhonda. But they have been muting hours of lives until I disputed it, and then it only has a few minutes muted. Oh, see, that's good.
Did you dispute yours?
Well, Brookie, my right arm, she takes care of that kind of stuff for me. Oh, thank you. How are you, Tracy? I love all your house stuff. Hello, Rhonda. How are you? Guys, make sure you're following the Crafty Edge and Plaster Paint and Stephanie's Boutique on all the stuff we've got. YouTube, Instagram, all the things. TikTok, we got it all. Hi, Joan. How are you? So today in Plaster Paint 101, we are learning how to paint pour. And Stephanie uses chalk paint, which is, I know, a different thing. Like, that's not a typical thing for some people to use. Hello, Facebook user. I don't know who you are. It doesn't say. All right, I'm going to turn this on for just a second because I'm a hot old lady. All of a sudden, I'm having a hot flash. I don't know that it's hormones. I think it's just Mother Nature. No, my implants will be good before the event. That's the only thing I can guarantee. Hi, Coriana. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I'm trying to see if I'm following. Oh, thanks, Rhonda. How is everybody? We are so super excited because I've done some paint pouring in the past. It's been a long time. Not very effectively have I done it, but I have done it. And we are going to learn how to paint pour. And I'm pretty high Facebook user. I don't see who you are, so put in your name. Type in your name. It says Facebook user, and it says hi. If you don't accept then the whatever the streaming is, I can never think. What's it called? StreamYard. Me too, girl. I would never make it now. Hello, Beth. Hi, Nancy Rodriguez. Hello, Dana. Haven't been doing well, sleeping a lot. Coriana. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Hi, Angela. Pepper's in the house.
Yay, Peppa.
Still
not letting her come?
Huh?
You're still not letting her come.
No, she ain't coming to my house until
Me.
my event, because hopefully, pray to God, I have it cleaned out. I'm not even sure at this point I'll have that thing cleaned out by the time the event happens. She still may not come to my house. She's coming to the event, though. She can stay in a hotel. She's got to get her hair cut. She's not coming to see me. She's coming to see my daughter-in-law. Hi, Kimberly Rogers. How are you? Hello, Annette. Hello. Brenna, hello, my love. How are you? She calls me her sunshine. It makes my day. Makes me feel so happy. to think that I'm someone's sunshine. I mean, because believe me, I'm not very many people's sunshine, Brenna. You're paying for that hotel. You're paying for that hotel. Beth, I'm so excited for September. I'm jumping out of my skin. I know, Dahlia, me too. Think of all the great stuff we're going to have. Paint kits that you can buy. We're going to have, Stephanie's going to be present, and she's going to be have her paints there for us to use. We're going to have so much fun. I hope we're going to be able to use the paint.
Yeah. I'll bring you. You may have to come up and help me.
I will come help you
some
load.
of them are missing.
Well, that isn't because of me.
We just got to make sure we have them all.
Yeah, we got to make sure we have them all. So we got to count when we set out and when we put up.
Oh,
It's
I
important.
don't care about that.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
Hi, Janny. Hi, Pam. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Brooke. Brooke, will you message Carol and let her know that we're on this, because she is wanting to watch this live, and she forgot. I don't know, but I know Carol is wanting to see how Stephanie does her pours. Of course, Carol does her own pours. Carol Borg. You'll get to meet her. You're gonna love her. You
can do it in different ways.
She is, but she just has never used chalk because she thinks it's too heavy. And so Stephanie does it with chalk paint. So it's interesting. Where do we send gifts with a baby shower?
Who's having a baby?
We're not, nobody. Sassy's pregnant, my dummy. Yeah, don't ask. If you don't watch, you don't know. But Sassy and Maxwell are my mascots.
Yeah.
And they are dummies. Don't tell them they don't know they're dummies. But Sassy turned up pregnant because I had this other thing that I did. This other mannequin that's sparkly. She looks like a mermaid stripper. And hi, Cindy Truitt. And anyway, Sassy ended up pregnant. I found a dummy mannequin that was pregnant. So she's pregnant now.
Oh my God.
And so my birthday's the 29th of July. And so instead of any kind of birthday celebration, I want to give back. So we're going to raise money and take in donations for the Infant Crisis Center of Oklahoma City. So I'll post the info tonight. Thank you, Brookie. I have a P.O. box that will be on the invitation, the bridal invitation Brooke is working on. Not bridal. We should have done it. We should have done a bridal invitation first. But we can also have them shipped to Steph. So
put them in a tote.
Yeah, okay, we'll figure it out. But I will make sure that y'all have somewhere to send everything. And there is no pressure. It's just I need nothing. I don't want anything. I don't want anybody to spend any money on me. I just want to be able to give back to the community. So that's what it's about. I'm so excited too. I was going to Iowa in August and then coming to Oklahoma 2 weeks later, 4 weeks of thrifting. Whoop, whoop. Coriana, you're going to love that. You are sunshine to a lot of people. Oh, Dana, you're so sweet.
Iowa's a great place.
Oh, I'm trying to take off your paint. Sorry.
Oh, no, the tape.
It's just the tape.
I just taped the edge just because.
She taped the edge.
Just so it's going to start to drip and run, and it'll just save us from having to sand some of it off. That's all. When I do this, what I have behind me is like a half table. When I do those, I just scrape them. So it takes probably 45 minutes to an hour for it to stop dripping. And then
backwards, does that matter?
It don't matter, but I take a paint stick and I just go around the edge with it, and I just, basically get the paint back off that's dripping down and on. I always take, if I'm doing a large table, like the one I just did, I'll take it off its legs because it's way easier.
Thank you, Brooke. Hi, Carol. Teresa, I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't so far.
But
that's a cute apron.
That way you don't get paint on your...
It looks like a dress.
Legs or base or whatever. So like this is a half table and it doesn't have its legs.
It.
I just taped it because on this one we can't take the legs off.
Well, we're not going to, even if we could.
And so when it drips, it may get drip some down here, but we can just knock it off.
Yeah, no big deal.
It won't hurt anything. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one we're gonna do.
I know y'all can't see it very well.
Majestic purple because it's already purple. We're going to do some silver. So metallics are amazing in pours because it gives you that shimmery and shine. And then we're going to use simple white, which is the chalk paint. And I don't know, what do you guys think? Another color or just go with those three?
Oh, Deanna.
I do a ton.
Oh, she didn't think she's going to come to the event. I'm so sad. I understand though, you have a lot going on, but I am not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed, Deanna. I was looking so forward to seeing you. Hey, yay, I just bought one. Love this. Good, good, good. Hello, Jackie Miles. Welcome everybody. Oh, Nancy Will, and we know. And you being taking care of yourself is way more important than making it to the event. We'll be live a lot. So if you're not gonna be at the event, you'll still get to see some stuff for sure.
Yep. So what do you guys think? Majestic purple on top of this lilac with silver and simple white. You think another color? You want to stick with those?
You think those 3 colors, or should we add something else? What would be pretty?
The other one, we're going to make it look more like marble. So we're going to use simple white, a little black tie, a little stone, which you could use, or I'll just get it. We can use, instead of the stone, because it's a one-step, we can use, I can't think of the gray.
Well, does it matter if you mix the one steps and the chalk?
No, it's just a little more expensive that way, right?
Yeah, she's like all about cost effectiveness, and the chalk is less expensive. So, and you do waste some paint.
Oh, yeah.
Even though there are some things you can do, I think, with the paint.
We can use flannel, which will be super pretty.
Yes, very pretty.
So we use flannel, black tie, and then we're going to use simple white, pearl, which is basically like white translucent, and then black pearl on this one. So, but we could add another color if you guys want on that one.
What color could we add with the purple that y'all think would be pretty?
Like a lilac-y,
I wish I
light
could come
purple.
out, but I have to stay close to the doctor until I'm stabilized. Oh, I understand, but I am sad. I wish I could meet everybody. But the tickets will be, they're supposed to go up after tomorrow, but I think I'm going to hold off and let the tickets stay at $225. No. You buying your ticket with paint. You're donating paint.
We could add a little sugar plum, maybe.
Oh, that would be pretty. We are going to leave the tickets till August 1st at $225. So $225 to August 1st, and then they will go up. Jackie said lime green. Hi, Diana.
Oh, I like that.
Hello, Facebook user. I don't know who that is. Spreading the sass. Thank you, Facebook user. Put your name so we know who you are. I want to come so bad, but hopefully it will be a success for you.
Like Irish?
We'll do it again next year too, and I'll say that. Yes. Hi, Wanda Arnold.
Irish?
Oh, yes.
I think that'll be
yes,
pretty. Okay.
yes.
So we can do the little one first. It doesn't matter. Again. So this is how I do it. I use Floetrol. So Floetrol Flood, and you want it for, even though our paint is not latex, you want to get the one that says latex based paint additive. Okay.
So don't go do what I did.
Yeah, don't do this.
I got
Oil based.
Okay,
so you want this one. Even though we're not a latex paint, what this is going to do is give your paint, and it will make it have these cells because it's got some silicone in it. So painters use this when you're painting like huge walls. It will help it flow on better, and it also, it takes a little bit longer to dry. So if they're really painting like a huge piece of like a huge wall, and they don't want it to dry, or they want it to be real, they will add this to their paint.
Are you gonna try that one?
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about it. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty good about measuring mine out, but you do want to shake, and we want to shake all the bottles. Shake.
Are we doing this one first?
Yeah, we're doing this one down there. So it's 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. And I always overdo.
I'm gonna let Stephanie have paint. So she's adding Floetrol.
2 parts.
Can water be added to the chalk paint? Can I use the paint in a sprayer?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
Okay,
And
you
you
can
need
add
to
water
Yes.
to chalk paint.
You need to add a little water to make it, because I don't know how your gun and what's pushing it, if it is, a compressor or whatever. So you just want to test it, add a little bit of water, test it and see if that's the right amount. If not, add a little more so it pushes through. Does that make sense?
I just don't understand how you pour if you.
Well, you wouldn't pour it through a paint strainer.
You're spraying the pour. Oh, you
No,
can't pour, but she's using chalk in a sprayer. Never
Yes.
mind. I get you.
Okay.
Which ones are the chalk paints?
All of them. You can use the metallics too. Metallics
These are the
amazing.
chalks, so the white and the green on this particular one. I'm sorry, we're using 2 metallics with it. So you can use all the paints from Plaster Paint.
You can, and the one step is just cheaper.
The chalk is cheaper. That's why she's using the chalk. You'll get more for your money. I want to come so bad, says Dana. I want everybody to come to the event. It's going to be so much stinking fun.
And I've just done it so much, I kind of know.
She's just eyeballing it, but she's done a lot of it, so she kind of knows. But she said it's 2 Floetrol, 2 to 1.
Yep,
2 Floetrols to 1 ounce paint.
Then we're going to stir these.
So 2 ounces of Floetrol to 1 ounce paint.
And I are going to start stirring. Stir, stir, stir. The white one, I'm always like, did I add paint? So I made a little more white.
So basically, we're stirring this in. So what is the goal? Is to get this to a certain
just to get the paint mixed in to make it, otherwise it wouldn't be.
Will it dilute the color, or it should not?
No, it won't. Nope. You just want to make sure you get the color all mixed into the Floetrol. Like I did white first, so white's always your hardest, right?
So this is the green.
The Floetrol is just like a clear. It dries clear.
So this is the metallic. So see, it's just mixing together. It's the Majestic Purple, which is a beautiful color of all the purples. I love that and lilac and wisteria, which is more of a purpley gray. Very muted purple gray.
I made enough white. We can probably use some on this next table too, because I overdo. I always overdo.
Okay.
We could even add some silver into the next one. It would look pretty. So here's the fun part. You're now going to take your 4 colors and we're going to condense them down into 2 cups by layering. We're not stirring anymore.
Stir is done. So we're layering now.
You get one and I get one.
Okay.
So you layer how you want to layer and I'm going to layer how I want to layer. It doesn't matter. So just like a little white.
Can you layer on top of layer?
That's what you're doing.
So, but I mean, like if I want to add more purple at some point.
You can just, add it again.
Oh
Don't stir. So you don't stir anymore.
I'm not loving this. I'm going to waste it.
And sometimes I'll do it in like a circular motion.
I dropped some on the table.
Can't hear it.
Okay.
Put a little more in your cup. And then we don't need that. Probably have some extra, but we can do this little deal over here too.
Okay.
Okay. So then we have our 2 cups that are layered. You can want to see. It doesn't hurt. Floetrol day can't hurt you either. But see how inside my cup you can see it's just layered up. I say sort of like, how your grandmother used to make Jell-O, and she would put Jell-O and whipped cream and Jell-O and a different color Jell-O.
Yes, Diana, we are.
And you would just layer it up, right? So that's kind of what I call this.
Okay.
So then you're going to take your cup. You're going to flip yours over here, and I'm going to flip mine over there. Basically, you're just going to turn it upside down.
Okay. Can y'all see that?
Yep. It's on the screen. And then we're going to lift them up.
Oh, hers is way prettier. It is way prettier than mine. Look at how much prettier hers is than mine.
It doesn't matter. You're so funny. Oh. So now this is the fun part. So again, this is where the Floetrol is going to come into play, because we're going to just start tilting it.
Are y'all watching? She's just moving this desk around.
So like that big beast I did in there, I thought I was going to die. I bruised both of my wrists from it sitting on my wrist holding it up.
Yeah, I wish y'all could see that. It's amazing. Actually, that's really going to work out well.
They kind of like need to pick it up.
They kind of what?
Pick it up. I need room.
The table. And Charlie's out of town for 10 days. Do I need to come get Randall to get the...
I moved it because I'm making that staging thing, and then I put that other deal over there so we can hang tools. So now we're gonna do.
So you just keep working she's just working her table.
Some people use a heat gun to get it to move a little quicker. To me, I'm always afraid I'm gonna burn, get it too hot and then it looks funky. So I'd rather just work it for a while before I start to heat it up to pop any bubbles.
So she's just literally rearranging that. Yes, I pushed mine with a heat gun. Yep. Looks like lungs, says Nancy. She had more paint than you, Beth. It's okay, your first time. It's actually blending in beautifully though with it.
Yeah,
it's not really that big of a deal.
And I'm gonna try to let it not go off the edge until I've got it kind of moved around. And then we'll start letting it just run off the edge.
We're all about the edge here.
Bring it to the edge. But you can heat it up with, or if you're like, oh man, that word she used to say, I didn't quite do enough paint. But when you're doing a large table, you have to have.
Look at how pretty that is. I can't
just let it run off.
Just comments the same destination. Hello. Work it, girls. Work it, says Brenda. Yes, push mine with a heat gun, she says. Yeah. So now it's dripping.
You definitely can. And I have one plug.
Guys, that is phenomenal. We're going to be doing paint pours.
They're fun to do on a canvas. Like those canvases you can get at Hobby Lobby in the big packs.
I just bought a bunch. So we got canvases at home.
What'd you buy them for?
To do paint pours. Okay. But I had to wait till I learned. I'm going to eventually paint pour in resin, but I got to baby steps.
Well, we can resin one time. We're just going to go on earlier because to resin, you have to wipe your edge. It's better to have a table like this where you can, but it takes, about 6 to 7 hours. So you have to, you have to keep doing the wiping until there is no more resin to wipe.
Guys, it is absolutely fascinating. It's almost like watching, those lava lamps or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the movement of the paint just keeps.
And that Floetrol is what's helping it have those cells because it's got that silicone in it. Come on, Edge. Finish. Is that one little corner done?
Not quite.
Come on, corner.
I mean, that's fascinating. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Nancy. Hello, Priscilla. I love doing paint pours. I have been wanting to try this. I love this technique.
And literally, I have people always say, well, what colors work the best? I've never done one.
But the colors didn't look good.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I've done with 16, 17 colors. Like that one, like the counter up front. People ask me all the time. I'm like, I can't tell you how many colors are in that. Because there's a lot. It's like watching paint dry.
I mean, it's honestly the most fascinating thing ever. So you see, Beth, you need some space to do a pour. It can and is very messy, but effects are amazing. Well, we're going to start small in my space.
It is messy.
Then we'll transfer somewhere else.
There's paper all over the floors, whole 9 yards. When you resin, it's just as bad. When you step in Floetrol and paint on cardboard, it's slick. Be careful. I've almost biffed it before. It's not fun.
I mean, this is just amazing to watch. We're at 19,100 followers. Woo
woo! Look at you go.
No, we need to be at 20,000 for my birthday. That's all I want for my birthday.
When's your birthday?
Hello, July 29th. Can we buy this paint locally? Hello, Carolyn. You need to use my link. And if you live in Edmond, Oklahoma, or in any part of Oklahoma and you want to come to Bethany to get it, you could sure do that.
You can go to the website and find a store near you. And we do sell it all over the United States. I just don't know if we sell it in your town.
Yeah.
Because they're
We can't see it.
private distributors.
So if you want the 5% coupon, you have to go through the Crafty Edge. And Brooke just dropped the link, and Crafty is the coupon code. And Stephanie is like the queen of shipping. I don't know who ships faster, her or Phyllis with iFlex. That's pretty comparable, both of them. They are the quickest shippers I know. They do not ship like I do. Can we buy this? We can't see it. Okay, just a second. We'll show you. It's just in the middle of something.
Just a little. We probably should have used just a teeny bit more paint. It's all right.
I didn't put enough paint in my deal. Where in Oklahoma is she? She is in Bethany, Oklahoma. And I think if you come here, you could still. Should they use my coupon? Just say just tell them that Crafty. It's Beth Edgman at the Crafty Edge, and you need to use that coupon, and they'll let you in Bethany. So now she's got the heat gun. Let me see if I can turn y'all up just a smidge so you can see what she's doing. So she's heating it up so it'll move. So what would happen if you had to drop some more?
We can. I can show you.
Is that not just amazing?
We can drop just a little more. Let me get one of our used cups.
Oh, you're welcome, Carolyn. Oh shit, Taki, that's the camera. I'm not supposed to say that. They just bleeped us. I'm sorry. It's just, I mean, it's not like I'm saying the SHIT word.
I don't understand what the deal is.
I don't know.
Somebody complained?
No, who knows? Facebook is a wonky beast. Here.
Okay, so we're going to add a little more paint down here because we probably didn't quite get enough, which is fine. So I'm just going to pour some here and kind of like let it go around a little.
Let it go, let it go.
Maybe add just a little to this little corner over here because it'll start to play here soon.
Guys, is that not crazy cool? I know it's really hard in the camera to see the color purple. It looks blue, but it is not. So what do you do when it's a big piece and you can't lift it? Is my question.
I just had to have two people, and you got to be strong.
Oh.
You got to have some endurance because it takes a while. We'll get it covered, and then we'll flip it up again, and it'll make those not be such a big swipe. Roll it this way for a minute. I'm just setting it down because I'm getting lazy.
Okay. She's just letting it go.
Let me go.
And so now she's going to take a paper towel. I keep grabbing the camera. Sorry, guys. And she's going to try to wipe off the sides. Do you want to give me one too?
Because it's all water-based, so you're fine. Got that in your bag. Okay, are we off the edge over there? Yeah. Okay, let's move it a little bit this way now. So we can start to roll it down that way. Again, if it's on the tape, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll just pull that tape off. And that I can just sand real quick. I'll take 2 shakes. That's why I like to do tables that have edges. So you can just like take your popsicle stick and roll it around the edge, and you're good to go. See, and I just stuck my big hand all over it. Big dodo head. But we're gonna let it go like this for a second. We may heat it up because that way, where we had to add the paint. But see, you can't. You're not gonna be able to tell unless you want to pop your bubbles. If there is any. I don't normally do that. I don't normally pop bubbles because I put resin on top of mine and you can't tell. Now I do pop my resin bubbles. That's a whole different
animal.
Yeah, I use a torch.
Is the torch better than a heat gun, you think?
For resin?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I got a torch.
I love my torch.
I got a torch. I forgot I had a torch.
Torch it up.
I forgot I had a stinking torch.
Yeah, they're fun. Torches are fun.
I gotta get that torch. For sure. We need a torch up in that room.
At the hotel?
Oh, you do an alcohol spritz for sales to pop.
Yeah, you can.
You can, she says. Hello.
That's
The
not
admin
how I do
how
it.
beautiful. I'm so interested in you seeing the chalk paint being used. Well, there it is, girl. Chalk paint right there in full.
Again, we just didn't use quite enough paint. Like, Beth probably should have just a little more in her cup, but that's fine. You can always fix it. Fix everything.
Guys, that is insanely gorgeous.
But when you're happy with it, you just quit tilting and you call it good. You want it to tilt down this way somewhere?
I don't care. What do you think? Do you think is there any way to pop that more or just leave it?
And we can heat it a little more.
Here, let me see. Don't get it too close.
Yeah. Make sure that I got it on hot.
She got a full on.
Touch that metal part. That thing will burn the you know what out of it.
Yeah, I've touched metal one at my house.
I touched that. We set it down and I had flip flops on and I went down like this with my foot backward and I burned a 4th degree burn on the top of my foot. I burned it so bad I couldn't feel it, which was probably a good thing, right?
Yeah. So does this dry it while it's doing it?
It would, but I mean I wouldn't.
You don't really want it to do that.
No, because you just want it to dry on its own. I don't ever even put a fan on it because I don't want it to crack. Because let's say a little bit of paint's thicker on one spot than the other, you want it to just dry evenly.
You want it to be consistent.
Yep. There you go.
And there you go. That's the first one.
And then we'll just set it over here. I'll finish its dripping. But I mean, again, the paint. Oh Lord, we made a mess on that side and stuff. But we can get it all.
Holy hell!
Because I set it down in the paint. Here, you can. I opened this bottle. I just opened it up and we can just pour it right off the top. Okay, so we're gonna basically do the same thing with the next one. Oh, we're gonna pour this little piece of wood. The reason I'm gonna show you this is I'm gonna use the same colors on that as I use on this, and you're gonna see how much different it turns out.
So the bottom line is paint pouring is a little messy.
Very messy. I'm just using the rest of the paint that we didn't use except for the white and the silver, because I think we can use that on the next one.
Okay, so this little corner doesn't have any. Does it matter? And this little corner doesn't either.
Yep, just take that.
Perfect.
There you go.
So easy.
Just messy. But again, you don't want to step in that because you will go flying. So again, all I did was take the colors that we already used. I layered them up. But I'm going to show you how different something can look even though you use the same colors. Because people tell me all the time, I want it to look just like that. And I'm like, I can't do that. But see how you can see the cells even inside the cup?
That's
You
crazy.
can show them that. I don't know.
Can y'all see the cells in there? See all those cells? And so do you see she's taking that? And so it's one nice thing about pouring is it's an individual, it's going to always look different every time. You're never going to get the same two pieces. It's like being a human, that everybody's different.
Yep.
So it doesn't even matter if you use the same colors over and over. You're going to
Because I mean, these two are totally different. Because look how much more purple is in that one than going to be in this one. This one's going to have a lot more green just by the way it's moving.
just enough heat to push it to the, you do.
Yep.
paint
You
could
can.
crack or peel, so let it dry on its own.
Yep.
No torches, Beth. I have to get your fire and rescue on speed dial first. I gotta find my torch. I got one.
You do.
I do.
I like it better. The art resin I can use a heat gun with. My countertop resin, which I like to use on tables and things, it doesn't get hot enough. You got to have the torch. But it's a lot stronger than the art resin.
Uh-huh.
So when I'm doing the top of the tabletop, I want it to be as strong as possible. But see, isn't that crazy? It does. That one doesn't look
Totally
anything
different.
Like this one. Same colors. Yeah, messy, messy, messy. You been feeling better?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I had a sore throat last night, but
I think it's everybody's allergies and this heat. This heat makes me bonkers.
oh, she said you could tap your finger in and distort the image
Mm-hmm.
in the paint where it doesn't travel. What would
You
happen
can
if
do it with a straw and blow. Like if you had to add just a teeny tiny bit somewhere.
Nothing. I don't have enough. I don't have a strong enough blower. That's what he said. Anyway, my question is this: what if you did crackle paint on it before the thing and then resined over it? What would happen?
What do you mean crackle paint?
So if you painted a thing of crackle underneath it on the wood and then poured your pour on top of it.
I don't know.
See, this noggin is always thinking about pushing the
I
envelope.
don't know if it would crackle it or not.
Well, we're gonna try it. What do we have to lose?
No, that's
Nothing.
like about that transfer last week. I'm like, I don't know. Heck, if I can get it on there quick, because that one I'm getting ready to do over there is 6 pages. I'm gonna be scratching
Did you put that one out to sell already?
until I can't scratch to go home.
The mermaid.
Oh yeah, it's out. You got to see. I painted in her favorite color, everyone. I haven't showed it to her yet. I painted in Tuscan olive.
What'd you
I
paint?
never paint in Tuscan olive. I painted that vanity and a mirror. I'll show you.
So no takers on the mermaid dresser
I
yet?
just put it. I just had room to get it on the floor yesterday.
Oh.
I sold a hutch so it could go to the floor. The more I give up space for vendors, the less.
You have for your own. Did you
Yeah.
get more vendors in?
No, well, 2 new ones, because one consolidated, and then I don't have one until
The one that took my space gave up my space that I
Yeah.
really wanted. I should have moved back there.
So there we go. See, it's just totally different than the other one. So I'm gonna put it right down here. Keep it out of our way.
Look how cool that looks, guys. Isn't that amazing?
Okay, so on this one, we are gonna add a little silver. I didn't in the other one that I had. But
Hi, girls. I'm watching from Alabama. Hello, Wanda.
Alabama. I just was there. I was just in Orange Beach. Orange Beach.
Okay, so I'm going to throw this one away.
Orange Beach. It was beautiful. Orange Beach was beautiful.
Okay, so now let me see what it sticks.
You can throw this away too. You can use those or here's some. I got some regular ones. Those are the ones with the,
You like to use those for the...
well, it doesn't matter. Those are just weird sometimes. Here's white. I always try to do that one first so I don't forget that I added white to it because it's already white and it's hard to see. I'll be like, or I'll throw a stick in it. So like, especially if I'm doing 17 colors, I'll pour the paint and throw a stick. Then I know for sure it's got paint in it. Oh, that's a good idea. Because you can confuse yourself. Confuse myself a lot.
That wouldn't be hard for me to do. To be confused.
Exactly. Me too.
So I will say that the Floetrol does seem to help.
What have you been doing? Just nothing?
Me?
Yeah, like what have you been doing? Like
I made it Alice in Wonderland. Clock last night. Birdhouse.
I mean, like how do you doing your floors?
Oh, I did it years ago. I haven't even done it. And it wasn't that great.
Floetrol helps it move and helps make those cells.
So what color was this?
That black pearl. I probably made too much black tie because I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I was not thinking because it doesn't take as much black as it does the other colors.
So you're just doing 4 colors on this one as well?
And then flannel. 5. We're doing 5.
So 5 colors.
We may add a little silver because we had some left over.
I'm not sure. Is there a color in here?
It's white.
Oh, so we got 2 whites?
No. Oh yeah, white pearl and then white.
Okay, you scared me. I'm like, what the heck? We got all these whites going. I'm like, I'm stirring and stirring, but there ain't nothing coming out. It's because it's, well, someone who knows what they're doing. I need to come get paint, but not in 108 temperatures. Is that Sandy Taylor?
Golly. It's too hot.
It's too hot.
It's way too hot.
I know. I told Randall I'd bring supper home, and I'm trying to think of what am I going to go get that's not. I guess we're going to have salad.
City Bites on the way home on 39th.
Yeah, that's true,
you
too.
can get at least a sandwich.
Yeah.
Toast sandwich.
See,
And a salad.
Yeah.
I like their potatoes and I love
Yeah.
their cookies. Oh my gosh, they've got the best cookies.
They do have good cookies.
I'm sorry.
They do. Okay.
So I would say you're going to do more white and less dark on these. Okay. Does that make sense?
Did you want me to do this too, or you want
Yeah,
me to just
you
watch
can.
you?
No. Just make sure you use both whites because you've got the pearl and I've got the regular. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So more white.
If you want it to look like a granite marble kind of thing. We can always mix some more white if we need to.
You want me to move this one?
Nope. You're going to make 2 cups.
Oh.
You're doing it twice.
Is that enough? I think I got more this
No, you're fine.
time. Holy hello.
I just lost the cup. It hit the floor.
Okay, so that seemed a little thicker. Does that matter?
Mm-hmm. Nope. I made too much black. I'll send you some black.
Yeah, I'll paint tonight. I can take
You
this
can
home with me.
pour with it. Use the light.
Yeah, I don't have any pearl on this one. Does it matter?
Oh, here. Just
Oh, this
use-
is.
here it is. This is the pearl. There. Still don't know how to do it at night.
How I do it. I sleep half the day. I don't have a job to go to like you do. And I don't have kids at home like you do.
They're gonna get them little boogers up and ready.
I don't have 2 businesses to run. I have 1. You have
We just don't
plenty.
talk about the 3.
Yeah.
1 is just a little more quiet.
Low key.
Low key. Okay, see, so now I just noticed we missed a little teeny spot here. So do you have well, let me see if I can just.
There you go. She doctored it.
You're good now. Sometimes it's deceiving because if your color was purple like
Here
that,
too, down there.
it's hard to see it, that you missed it. See, I don't think that is. See what on that edge. You're just gonna like a little bit. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little bit different. Same thing. We took our colors, we did it. Now we're just gonna start flipping them. I just kind of strategically. Is that how you say it? strategically. Flip them.
Okay. So we want
Yeah. I don't think it's dripping anymore, do you? Here, let me move it. No, I'll help you. That's water I spilled right there. I don't think I got it in the trash.
oh, it doesn't matter even if you did. Unless it's on my new phone, that would be a problem.
What happened
Yes,
to your other one? It
I
just
dropped
died?
it. Yes, I
Oh.
can. Carol, understand that the first paint you poured will be the last paint on top. So choose some great colors and don't use too much black at the bottom. Can the paint be stored after you add the Floetrol?
Yeah, just put it. You just want to put it in something that seals. We didn't do quite as much white on this one, but oh well. You want to add some more white. It's not going to look exactly like that other one, but I don't care.
No, it doesn't have to.
Yeah, okay. It matters not to me.
It matters not to me either.
So then we're just going to start letting it roll.
Look at how pretty that
I've
is.
dropped them before.
You've dropped them? Can I help you?
When I was doing it with this, I was teaching people how to do it, and they were supposed to be helping me.
Like me, watching.
And
I'm just watching.
We dropped it. We were resining too. Resin was in my hair because it flipped
Oh
up.
God!
It was a mess.
How'd you get it out of your hair?
Just basically, it just has to work itself out. Because resin is like a beast. You think something oily would get it out, but it doesn't. Because it feels oily when you get it on your skin. But
It does.
yeah, it was in my hair. I think it just finally dried and I didn't stick the clumps out. It's bad news. It's bad news stairs.
Which way you going?
Yeah, paint pouring's a lot of work.
It's the workout. Hello, hang on. And I'm walking around here barefooted, getting in paint, making messes. What do you need to do? You want me to move this thing?
Yeah.
Not that it matters, I guess. There, but
Good gosh.
hang on,
Just
I'm
keep slipping. Half tables are even harder than a round table. Tell me, you just have to watch it on that side.
Okay, this is dripping down right here in front of your apron. Look at that gorgeousness, though, guys.
Okay, so we have edge all the way around. Oh my gosh, it's nothing.
It's dripping.
Good. Gotta get a little more in this front.
So what do you do with this? What are you going to do with this once you get it? Will you resin this?
I probably will, and
Can we resin it next week,
I
maybe?
use them
Is
at-
that too much?
No, we can do it. The only thing is, if you're not around to scrape the edge, you just have to sand the resin edge off.
Which is a nightmare.
It's not a nightmare. It just sucks. Is it on that front
It's
end?
all down.
Jeez. Slimy little sucker.
Here, tilt it more. Come on. It's
Can you
not
smell it?
going that way. Is that what it is? I don't smell anything. This one. How does that go?
I've never smelled that before.
Weird. It's working.
Yeah, no, it's
Definitely the right thing. Okay, so it's being tricky. So should we flip it back this way?
let me look at it and see what it's doing.
Okay.
I mean, I need to rest a second.
Whew.
And we can make a little more for that edge. It is good enough to work out.
I was thinking
What do you think?
if we hold it more like this, maybe. Would it?
I mean, just
The problem is she's right. It's very slippery.
yeah, it does get slippery.
It's very slippery. So are you wanting this to go all the way down the
Yeah,
sides?
we will. It'll keep going. Easy.
Do you want me to get the heat gun and try to?
Can you hold it for a second? Or is it
Uh-huh.
gonna kill your hand?
No, I got it. That is phenomenal, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. It looks like a marble table. Is it done going? What if we tilted it up like this?
It'd be great if the tables came with like candles on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's moving now. It's my mama say, it's moving slow. Yes, mama. But it is moving. It's all about gravity. And the further you stretch the paint, the more cells you get. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh. So she's saying the more you push it with your angles, the more you're going to get out of your paint.
It's like design wise. Is it coming your way at all? Like where your hand is? No?
Not really. A little bit. Holy mackerel, guys. This is insanely gorgeous. Insanely gorgeous.
I feel like it shows, I'll put it up on top of the grid at a show, a half table, and then as I sell stuff, I bring it down to use it for display. I have one on the floor. It's all done in purples. But I mark it high, so I really don't want to sell them. I just put some those
So should we turn it toward you now? And see
bobby
if it'll come?
pin legs or whatever they're called. What about your side?
Well, let's do your side first, and then we'll come to this side. Stuck to the paper. Mother cracker.
We just move it. What if we just take it to the floor? Might just be just as easy.
Here, I got it. You want to get the gun?
Mm-hmm. You got it?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's two persons. You can't do this with a one person. I did all that resin by myself, but I called my mom and said, you gotta come help me pour it before you leave. She did. But it about killed us.
Slow as you go. This is patience.
It's so much prettier this way. I think. Go, baby, go.
Is this fan causing any problems?
It's going, it's going. Just a little bit. We hold it like that, and I just drizzle it on. I think it'll be fine. Drizzle it. Because there's still paint in our little cups.
Yeah, we're going to add a little bit more paint, but guys, look at that. Is that not amazing? Can you imagine? I mean, this is beautiful on a table, but woo, what a lot of work.
Yeah, when people ask me to do them, I quote them
Quite a bit.
extensively.
Well, because you have to think about all the work, plus you have to think about all the paint.
Yeah.
is involved.
Well, yeah, and the Floetrol, you can't even find Floetrol much anymore. It's crazy.
She ain't got good aim today. Now she's slamming it off the floor.
Run, baby, run. All right, now we'll just let it run for a second. You won't be able to even, you'll never know. Now we got to figure out how to get it on that edge.
Flip it back the other way.
Yeah, we're going to flip it up, and then I think we're just going to
Put it down. Like
pour a little bit extra over there.
She'd like to go home sometime this year.
No, it's fine. We'll just got to figure out how to get it back up. Hold on.
Here, why don't we do this?
What? Oh, you got it all over you.
Hi. I'm going to see Randall.
Baby,
I'm home.
it's dinner. Then I just do the edges like that, you know what I mean? And they'll just keep dripping. If you got any that's missed, put some off the floor. Don't drop when you're stepping in poor things. You can see out there where we stepped in it. It's all over the carpet out there. So we gotta
just
have
running my fingers around the
that's
edges.
all. That's what I do.
Just so that it is covered. That's one less thing we're going to have to worry about. And this is what happens, peeps.
That's why I put an apron
Are you
on.
painted? You're painted head to toe.
She is painted head to toe.
What's new? I ordered Floetrol 4 weeks ago and still on
See,
back order.
I told you.
I absolutely love this. It's gorgeous. Thank you.
See,
I'm sure it's easier to do if you have if there were legs on
no,
it.
It's better.
It's actually not. She says, You're painted from head to toe. If it was cheap and easy, everyone would be doing it. True.
But no, I don't. I'd rather the legs not be on it. That way you don't have to worry about getting the paint on them and wrapping them and the whole 9 yards. Because I don't like it. You're gonna need a bath.
I'm gonna need a shower before the next event and the next live. Okay,
I can do this.
hang on, I'll help you. Let me get this off because I think right now my hands would be too slippery.
Okay.
Got it?
I think so. Needs to go that way some, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's over here too.
It is slimy.
It is slimy.
Woo!
What do you want me to do? Can I finger it?
Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Talking about going, not liking the heat wave. We're heading that way.
Okay.
We're heading to the heat wave.
Yes, in case you're wondering, I did just say that. And I did it.
Here, tap right there. I think one of us got into it. But look, I'm going to go get a straw. I've done this before too. A full round table is way easier. I didn't have one.
She did, and my phone was out, so she couldn't get a hold of me. Not that she even tried. She's probably used to it. Oh, look at her blow. She got a good blower. That's why she got a younger man.
He's probably listening. He's probably like, what is wrong with that?
Blow there, girl. You didn't hit the spot. There you go. Oh, yeah. Looks like she got it that time. Success. Right there's a big old lumpy something. You need that white. Come over there. Maybe come at this angle. Yeah. Blow a different direction. Don't inhale, just exhale, people. That's right. That's how they like it. True, a straw we can't see. Through a straw. Yes, she's going through a straw. You're painting from head to toe. She is using a straw.
Because it helps, like, your air go, like,
It's directing the paint
Yes.
to where she wants it to go.
See, that's good.
So I literally got my toes painted and not in the right way. But hey, whatever it takes. So now you can see that you can use chalk, you can use whatever.
We use some chalk, we use some one step, we use some
metallics.
Yep. We sure did.
And it is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're all going to turn out. I just usually throw everything on the floor because then I just wrap it up and throw it in the dumpster. See, this one is, I think this is gorgeous too.
I can help her, but look how beautiful that turned out. Isn't that gorgeous?
So this one, like I said, when you talk about the dripping, I just take a popsicle stick and I'll just go around the edge like this. And you're just picking up the excess paint that's dripping off. I mean, you can always sand it off, but again,
that gets the drips. So
if you resin, you've got to have it off, and that resin's going to really adhere to those drips.
Let me do.
Yeah.
Finger it. She wants me to finger it.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god.
I'm making it worse than better. I'm obviously not skilled at
Get
that.
some more paint. More paint.
Let me get some off the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just take my hand and get it off the bottom. But again, they're all different. I've never had anybody not love the one I did for them.
Hello, Marie. Hello, Robin. Thank you. Do you do that the straw trick on oil paintings? You do that straw trick on oil paintings.
Ah.
Yes, beautiful. Yes, love it. Looks beautiful. I would have done passed out at point or hello, ladies. Hello, Robin.
It gets heavy.
It does get hi, Virginia. We are doing Plaster Paint 101, and I'm telling you, I think we've had success today.
Yeah, we have.
It is a different animal, but if this is something you want to try.
So I always say start with something a little smaller.
Which is what we're going to do tonight. We always go home on Tuesdays and practice what we learn. So tonight.
Just, use something smaller. Like I said, if it has an edge, it sometimes makes it a little easier just because then you can scrape your markings away or whatever underneath.
I have a trough that I got at Tractor Supply, and I have a little grade on the inside of it so you can set it and it all just drips into the bottom of the trough.
Oh,
so we will be using that tonight and doing it. Seeing how it works. I bought canvases, so we're going to play.
Canvases are fun. When I do classes, I use canvases. I'm just putting a little on the edge so it makes sure it looks dripping. I know.
We could do this in a live class.
People ask me every day.
We could do this in a live class.
Oh, yeah, you can do it in a live class.
We could have Plaster Paint 101, and we could be filming it and have a live class. Of course, why would they pay to come to a class if they could watch it free online? Oh, Lord, going to be messy up in Best Place tonight. Can you review the paint and the Floetrol? Yes, turned out amazing. Thank you. It looks good. Thank you, Becky. Marty, I would screw some cabinet handles to the side, underside to make it easier to handle.
You can, and I thought about that this afternoon, and then I didn't get to it. It's always something, Marty. It's just always something in my life.
It ain't never easy.
Life is just life sometimes. And I did think about that you could do that make it a little easier. I still don't think you could do it on your own.
No, I don't see how you could possibly ever do that.
So I'm just going to let it just drip down the edge a little. Again. They just kind of turn out how they want to turn out. But they're fun. I took my gloves off, so now I'm just like gonna have it all over me. At least I did know to put on an apron. Missy over there did not. I'm just kind of mixing those colors I put on there. It's not just a solid color on the edge, but it's going to continue to drip. I may heat the edge just a little because we really made a mess of the edge. Usually I try not to make such a mess of the edge. I like it just to roll over the edge. But this one was a little harder. I don't remember how I did my other half one. This one about put us in our grave. It got slimy. Really quick. Again, I just throw it on the floor. It's all going in the trash. You can see how the heat's making it start to drip again, which is fine. We'll get my straw back out.
So what are you doing?
Just blowing, because we really gummed up. I don't want to use the word.
I use my finger too much. I have never done that, not with a paint pour. My material used to paint on. What material used to paint on? We used a desk, a wood desk,
and this was laminate.
A laminate table. I have seen that to have resin the wrong side in the canvas to get it to strength to have it done that. Have you done that? Have you done a resin on one side of the canvas?
Yeah. After you did the paint pour?
Yes. Or she's the wrong side of the canvas. I had to canvas to give it strength. What are you using with the okay, Becky says, what are you using with the paint? Floetrol. 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, Becky.
Yep.
What material? I have never done that, not with a paint pour. What have you never done with a paint pour? I have paint in between my toes.
You're going to need a shower when you get in bed with Randall.
And I got clean sheets on my bed.
Oh, heck no. Heck no.
And they're my favorite sheets. I don't want to mess them up.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't. But it's going to be really pretty when it's done.
It's going to be gorgeous. So what is this going to do? Is it going to, the black on the edges, going to?
It'll keep dripping because I heated it up. So it'll continue to drip overnight.
So it won't matter.
It won't.
And so tomorrow they'll be dried and ready to go.
Yours might be, mine may not. They dry from the inside to the edge. So you'll start to dry center out. So this one probably will be maybe a full round takes at least 24 hours to dry. So this one's probably gonna take about that. But again, no fan, no nothing. You just want them to want it to go.
What can I do to help you?
Nothing. I don't like that. So I'm gonna try to get it to run just a little.
You want me to get a straw and blow it?
Or get the torch.
Torch. Give me that torch.
Get the heat. Get the heat. Get the heat.
Ow, son of a.
Did you touch the metal? I just got it too far up on the table. It is what it is. That's what I always say. It is what it is.
What about this one on here?
It's all resonant. You'll never, it'll be smooth. Once you put the resin on, you'll never know.
So we resin next week?
We can.
Y'all want to resin next week, the
We're not
tabletop?
gonna resin this one.
Oh.
We'll do something a little easier because it's going to get.
Do you want to resin
We
that
can
one?
resin this one. This one will be easy. Easy.
No, before the pour, and I would be afraid the resin would soak through the canvas and cause it to be lumpy. Yes, looks like a marble countertop. Yes,
No,
it does.
yes, you do.
I've never done that, not with a paint pour. What
I've
material
never
used?
had resin soak through my canvas.
If you do the back of it, they're saying make it stronger, so you put the canvas on the back first, that on the back first, and
But
then
I've never had it come through.
you never had it go through the canvas. So, but you've never done it in the back either.
Nope. But
Okay, she's scraping paint off the
but
floor.
I paint poured.
You know, this is waste not, want not.
I paint poured. I just didn't like that. It was just too dark right there. I paint poured and resined the canvas and not had any trouble. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. So she just says it's too dark in that spot, so she's trying to make it a little less.
So then I'm going to get my straw again. After I will rinse my hands. Rinse those hands. Here's a.
Where's a straw and I'll do it. Let's see how good of a blower I am.
Go in that other room and there's some on the. You'll see like where the kitchen utensils.
Okay, hang on, guys. I'm going to get my straw and I'm going to blow it. She got the good straws. She got the Sonic straws. Yeah, I knew it. I'm a good blower. I can't pass the comments. The distractions. Can't get past comments to some distractions. Shut off my notifications for this. No resin or canvas is great, but I would not use the back first. I have no share button. Oh, it's okay.
Still got it all over me. What was I going to say? I don't even know. See, I like that better already, don't you?
I just don't want to I want to angle it.
Right. I could put handles on the bottom of this one and then we could resin it. We could resin them both. Yeah. See, it looks way better. It's slicker than snot, too.
I got a good blower. Who knew? I just screwed that up.
What? No, you didn't. Can't screw nothing up.
Yeah, I did. I just need a big old.
I'll just let it do its thing. It'll be fine.
Should I go back from this angle?
You can. Again. Oh, lordy.
I might be too good of a blower. I didn't know that was possible, but
That's what I was thinking.
I've been told. I'm just kidding. Oh,
told me
Lord.
that.
I got skills.
No one's ever told me that.
Oh, it's already settling, so I think
It's
it'll be
fine.
fine. Is it going to be junky? I don't know.
No, it's fine.
I got to look carried away with my blowing.
It's fine. If it is too lumpy, I just lightly sand it and then resin it. You never can tell. Or if there's a paint booger in it, I just slightly sand it, get the booger.
Shut off my notifications again. Oh, if you don't have the share button, it's likely that you're watching from the private pay group. We did click that.
Yeah.
We didn't know we don't have a share button either, Sandy. It's because you're in the Sassy Sisters.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yes, I would like to see the resin work on this desk any day at 5-year time will work for me. This is beautiful. Now I can plan to do some of my bedroom furniture for my new apartment. Oh, good. Beth, your nickname is going to be BB. It used to be. My first married name was Belle.
Really?
Yeah.
Last name was Bell?
It used to be BS because St. Peter's is my maiden name. So BS was my first initial. Well, it's really ES, but because I've gone by Beth my whole life. So BS was my first initial. And then my second initial was BB. And my third, now it's BE. So, what are you going to do?
That's crazy. And I mean, if it's like, let's say I decide I hate this.
Yeah.
All I have to do is let it dry and pour a little paint. You see what I mean? It's not going to hurt it to pour a little more paint. Not at all. Because you know what I mean? Once it's dry, you can pour right over the pour. You want me to add some paint? Very good. Lower.
I don't know. Am I screwing it up?
No, again, when I'm going to put the resin on it, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think that definitely looks better.
I'll lightly sand it and go from there.
Should be good to go.
Blow that white just a little bit. And then we'll be. Yeah, see, there we go. Now I'm not hating it. Perfect.
Okay, much better. I got a little carried with that's my initials, BS. Sorry, I missed this. Oh, it's okay. You can watch the replay.
Replay.
There's replay. Don't worry about it. You can always catch the replay, guys. Well, first of all, let's put this up. Oh, shit. Talkie mushrooms. Woo! Me and my touching.
It's a touch screen.
It's a touchy touch screen. I already got it between my toes. What's different at this point? All right, guys. What's the music playing? I hope it's good. We don't hear any music. Do y'all hear music? Beth the Blower. Hi, Charlie. Where are you? She's on the road, headed to Florida. Anyway, it's a fan. Is that what you're hearing? Maybe is a fan. All right, peeps. I guess that's all we wrote today. Weird. That is weird. Is it a fan? Well, there's a fan going. Is that what you're hearing? She just turned it off.
I don't hear any music.
I
don't have the radio on. And the dinger's not dinging.
Uh-uh.
Someone's coming in the front door.
No music, says Facebook user. No, I'm on the road tomorrow. Oh, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow's the road. Okay, guys.
No, come get Elvis after the road.
She said you better come get that Elvis after you get back on your trip.
Or I'm going to take it home.
Or she going to take it home. Pretty sure, Beth. Yeah, this shirt is all she wrote. It's one and done.
Is it new?
No. I don't know where I got this shirt. Anyway, all right. Is it 6 o'clock? Did we go an hour? Oh, we did an hour and 23 minutes. Woo!
So you guys, again,
I have music. I have music on. Laughing on. Yes, I will. Sorry, Stephanie. Oh, you're fine. She said, Charlie. She's just giving you heck.
You know, I like
Great pour. Loved watching it.
Look, she got so mad at me earlier. Look, she hit me.
I did not hit her.
She did. Boom. See that right there? That's that big rock. Oh yeah, that big rock on her
My
hand.
rock ain't as big as your rock, so don't get anybody.
I was working and this carpet puller fell right on my face.
So see, the truth came out.
It's true.
A carpet puller had nothing to do with me. It was great. Well, I hope y'all learned something, and I hope that you can utilize this. We will be pouring tonight at the Crafty Edge. We're going to be playing. I don't know what we're going to do. I think we're going to do 2 pours. 1 pour, we're going to do crackle on top of it. We're going to do a crackle on the canvas and then pour and just see what happens. Why not?
Just do that one as thin as you can and just let it roll in one way. So turn it, because if you run
that's true. The cracks get more prominent the one way.
Stand it up and let it run vertical.
Okay, so pour from one end and then hold it up.
Yep.
What happens to the other side? I just have to paint it or something?
No, it'll
Oh, once I set it down, it'll go off. Okay. Save
Yeah.
the shirt for next pour. You'll have you'll
Yeah.
drop again. That's true.
True.
I have to get some pour stuff now. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so much fun now. I will say, Floetrol is a hot commodity. It's hard to find.
I thought I was going to, after that lady dropped her table off, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to tell her to come pick it up. I finally found some, but yeah.
It's
I
tricky.
can't fix my hair in this.
I loved it.
camera.
You'll see yourselves on replay in the morning with my coffee.
I can't.
It'll see yourselves on replay. So it's going to cover up the crackle.
But will it crackle? I don't
know. We don't know. We don't know.
I don't know.
But this is what Beth Edmond does. She's always thinking outside of the box. And what if we come up with the most famous, creative, crazy technique of all time? I don't know. Probably not, but we're sure not going to do it if we don't try.
That's true.
So, I know Carol. I know. She's over there shaking her head. I can see it now.
Shaking it.
She's drinking her coffee, smoking her cigarette, shaking her head, going, that girl never listens. She never listens. I don't listen very well. Can you use any type of chalk paint? We just use our paint, so we don't know.
I've never used any of. Well, I mean, in the beginning when I was trying to find a company to sell, and then I liked it so well, I bought the company. So
there you go. The rest is history.
Yeah.
So we don't know the answer to that question. We know you can use plaster paint, chalk paint.
Yep.
Patent it if you do it, says Susan.
It's true. But a little metallics give it some shimmy and shine. They do really make it look more like a marbly kind of a thing. I can't do that in this camera.
I know it's backwards. Patent it if you do. Well, guys, it has been so much fun. Stephanie's got a family to get to. I got to go feed Randall.
He's going to kill you. You don't feed Randall?
Oh, I feed. He gets plenty. He don't look like he's missed a meal. He's fine. Hi, Sharon Payne. If anyone can do it, you can. Thank you, sweetie. All right. I'll see y'all at 10, 10:15 ish.
10:17.
10:25, whatever. I will try to be as close to 10 tonight as I can. I got to go home and re-clean some of the cleaning that I did because the Alice in Wonderland threw me for a freaking loop. I did get one element though. I did get a mirror to put on. You should see it. It turned out fabulous. But adios, amigas. I will see y'all this evening. We will see y'all next Tuesday at 5:00. Our Central and Plaster Paint 101.
I got scrubbies.
Woohoo! I'm so excited, and I really need to get paint. I've got to do that. I've got to get paint in that building. Marsha Williams, fun times. Thanks, girls. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Stephanie, I did. She's got the information. Yes. She's been real busy. She said she will call you, Nancy.
Yep. Hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow she will call you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Make sure this test